What is up, guys? As you can see, I've got the stock intake manifold thrown on my Mazdaspeed 3. So this guy has the VTCS still on it. Let me pull it off and show you what I'm talking about. This whole plunger situation is the VTCS, and that's what we're gonna be deleting. Set this bad boy on the ground so we can get a good view of it. But this plunger right here controls these little flappers, which are known as the VTCS. And then this is like the solenoid. And this guy right here is the, well, I guess this is the solenoid, this is the plunger. I don't know really what the terms are for it, but basically you can delete all of this. So I'm gonna be deleting this plunger part and this little electronic solenoid first. And then the next video, I'm gonna do the flappers, because those guys are kind of a pain. And then we're gonna be porting and polishing this bad boy. So I'm gonna throw this back on the car so we can take off the plunger easily, and then we'll get to deleting the VTCS. So start by just zipping these bolts off. So there's two bolts, in case you can't see right here. There's basically two bolts on it. Oh my gosh. There we go. So there's two bolts right here. We got one on the bottom, one on the top, and that's how we're gonna take off this whole plunger situation. So let's zip those guys off real quick. Okay, we got one out. Let's get the other one out. There we go. So the whole plunger thing, as you guys saw, just fell off. So this guy is what controls the whole VTCS. It's got the thing. So now that that's deleted, you can just break it off if you're not gonna use it. So that's what the plunger part looks like. It's got this little ball thing on the end, and it basically just kind of plunges this little thing. Now we can delete this guy, which is, you know, the sensor part or the solenoid part, I guess. So let's delete that by getting two little bolts, or two little, whatever those are, hex screws. All right, so as you guys can see, as we take a closer look, we're trying to take off that guy right there. Let's just stick the old screwdriver in while we film the one-handed. There it is. Take off that. Go, go, go. Okay, there's one. Now we gotta take off the other. Focus, please. Oh my God, the camera, guys. I'm so sorry, but gotta take both off now. There it is. So, as you can see, this whole plug situation gets deleted. It's got the old solenoid on it. So that guy gets dropped. Now we've got the whole flapper situation. So let's pull this guy off again. All right, so now pull off our intake manifold. And as you guys can see, the flappers now move freely. They'll just stay in place. So that's kind of what they look like. So as you can see, they are not good for airflow. There's this like situation of a bar in the middle, and then you've got the actual flappers on the side. So now on the next video, we're gonna have to drill these out. It's gonna be a long video because it will be a pain, but as you can see, this whole situation needs to get removed as well. So basically what we're gonna do in the next video is cut it off right here, and then we gotta get that bar out so that we can port it. But we're gonna be deleting the rest of the VTCS in another video, and then we'll be porting and polishing it in the video after that. That way we can get as much Mazdaspeed content, really dive into it. But this whole situation can actually all get cut off as well. As you can see right here, none of this is needed. None of this is needed. You can actually chop all that off. Basically, you just need this little like dowel pin, I guess you would call it. You need the dowel pin, and then you need the hole. So basically you could cut off right on the edge. You can cut off all the rest of this stuff, and then all this stuff on the back. As well as you could definitely cut off this ear. You could cut off these guys. Also, you're gonna have to put some JB weld in there because there's a hole right there. But basically, that will do it for this video. That is how you delete the VTCS solenoid. And you can do that, but you're gonna need a tune in order to run that. So let's get this video published, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.